This is a DVD disc. Now, you might recognize it, or even hundreds of its brothers behind me. It's a DVD disc that has been pressed with the information needed to play back a DVD movie. In this case, the greatest archaeologist-based action movie of all time, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, I own this disc. I bought it along with 2 other Indiana Jones movie discs as part of a trilogy of discs. You might notice that I said movie discs and not the movies themselves, because according to some, I don't own Raiders of the Lost Ark. Instead, I own a license to watch from this disc. Now, of course, I don't own Raiders of the Lost Ark, but I do think that I own the digital content on this disc. MP James Moore and other anti-consumer activists want you to believe that you don't. Now, I'm going to take this movie disc and I'm going to do something illegal with it. I'm going to put it in my computer and I'm going to make a copy. You might wonder why I do that. There are a lot of reasons, actually. I've got a home network that is DNLA compliant. That means that I can rip this disc and use the digital data and watch that on any TV in the house, any laptop, any desktop computer. Perhaps I make a copy of this disc and take it with me so that when I'm on a trip, if that disc gets damaged, stolen, or lost, I've still got my original that I paid for. It really doesn't matter why I want to be able to rip the disc or why I need a copy, as long as I'm not selling it or as long as I'm not costing the company that made this disc a sale. It's my business. So that's really what it comes down to with what we call Bill C-32. It's a dangerous bill that's being tabled in Parliament right now. Now, it's meant to update our copyright laws, which admittedly are egregiously out of date. The bill contains tons of great stuff. These are new copyright rules that would let you place shift something, so take it off a DVD and put it onto your iPod or your iPhone. It would let you time shift so that you can record television shows that are on a certain time and watch them later on. And it would let you use copyrighted material within reason for educational purposes, for satirical purposes, or for purposes of criticism. Now, those parts of the bill are perfect, but they can be hammered out on the floor. The dangerous part of Bill C-32 is what we call the digital locks provision. It says that all of the other rights given to you by Bill C-32, so they've just given them to you here, can be taken away over here by putting a simple digital lock on the file. So what's the point of giving us those rights in the first place? Absolutely nothing. Almost every piece of digital media that you own right now, whether it's the DVD or one of the new copy-protected CDs, is protected by a digital lock. That means that if you can't break those digital locks, you can't do anything with this other than watch it in the device that it was meant to be watched on when you bought it. So, no place shifting, no time shifting, no using with your iPod. You bought it once, guess what? You get to buy it again, and again, and again. So this DVD has a digital lock. That digital lock is called CSS. Now, if I'm going to make a copy, I need to break CSS. If you made a copy of a DVD or a copy-protected CD, you could be liable under Bill C-32 for a fine of up to $5,000. Now, if I made a copy of every DVD that I own right now for my own personal use under Bill C-32 because I broke a digital lock on every single one of them, I could be on the hook for $3 million. $3 million for something that I paid for the rights to use already. Now, Bill C-32 isn't totally broken, but the digital locks provision has to go. If Canadians don't control their media, then they're going to be at the mercy of a minority of publishers. Now, if I bought this, then I have the right to do what I want with it in the privacy of my own home, provided I am not selling it, providing it that I'm not giving it away to others. I think that makes sense. And if you do too, then there is something that you can do about the digital locks provision. You can email your MP, or you can do something even better. You can write a paper letter and send it to them free of charge at the constituency office in Ottawa. So you do need to stand up for your rights. If you've ever copied a DVD for your own personal use, if you've ever watched something that you've purchased on your iPod or your iPhone, if you want the right to do that in the future, you need to say no right now. Talk to your MP, let them know. We can't let the media industry in Canada run us the way that they've run those in the States. Stand up for your rights while you've still got them. Thanks.